Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back to do some more dailies. Why don't we adjust our blue-black deck though? So, as you can see, last we added the Arch of Orazca and a Field of Ruin so we can deal with pesky lands that can take games over and get some card advantage off of land as well. I think we're going to add one Ravenous Chupacabra back just because it does have good synergies with our Vizier of Many Faces, and it's just a nice card to have in aggro matchups. It's nice to just... The problem I had with it and why I took it out was it doesn't have any synergy with our Search for Azcanta, which is kind of a big deal. But I do like that it works well with the Vizier, and it's just very good against aggro on its own. You draw it, you have 3 red creatures you're going head-to-head with, play it, kill one, block another, kill it. It does a lot against the small creature decks. That is for sure. So we need to make a cut for it. And I think I'm going to drop one of our Hieroglyphic Illuminations. I feel as though with 3 Hieroglyphic Illuminations being Cycle or Draw 2, Censor, Search for Azcanta, Double Desert, and Arch of Orazca, as well as maybe even some other things I'm missing here, we probably have enough card advantage. If I find that we don't, we can... And we have the pull from tomorrow too. So there's just a lot of ways to get card advantage in here. So I figure another removal for one of our card advantage spells probably wouldn't hurt the deck too much. But let's do this. Let's do some dailies. So we're going to swap it to blue-black control. And we may need to switch to the other one to get the creature spells, but we'll see in round 1. Round 1, we're keeping. And we're not going to play the desert. There's a chance this hand could get too many lands, so we'll postpone it in case we want to cycle it. Alright. Land go. What control decks do so often. Classic Evolving Wilds into Evolving Wilds. Alright, let's cycle this desert. There's a Glyph Keeper, there's a Hieroglyphic Illumination. Let's keep it going. Alright. We go land go. Okay. Keep going land go. Not going to play into a counter unless we have a counter backup. All right. Play the Evolving Wilds, get another black mana. Pass. We have a surprisingly low amount of counter spells in hand, by the way. We don't even have any hard counters for like a search for Azcanta or anything. So we're gonna have to figure something out for that. Doomfall. Well, we can't counter that, so I guess it resolves. Guess they probably exile the Glyph Keeper, which would make sense. Glyph Keeper's a difficult card. If it resolves, difficult card to deal with. Even if it doesn't resolve, it's a difficult card to deal with. You get to embalm it. But I don't want to tap out. They actually took Tetsamok, which I did not expect. So I'm hoping that we just... I think this might be a pretty good opportunity to just do pull from tomorrow, actually. We'll pay 3 too. Because we're going to draw 3 cards, if it resolves. Which it did. And we can discard whatever we want, so... we can discard a land, or we can discard one of our Glyph Keepers. Probably discard a Golden Demise, because it seems pretty unlikely we would need that. So... still don't have a hard counter, surprisingly. So I guess we'll play Glyph Keeper. Can always embalm it though, and then it can't get countered, so that's another option we have. So we'll play a land so that we can Essence Scatter. I guess a swamp in case we want a Moment of Craving, but seems unlikely. I feel like our whole deck is Essence Scatter, Censors, and cancels right now. Admittedly, Censor gets a lot worse. And search for Azcantas, lest we forget. Well, there's a Censor, but a little bit less good. So we have 7 mana. I think we wait till we're at 9 so we can Glyph Keeper plus Censor or Essence Scatter. So let's go Evolving Wilds first. Get another blue mana. I suppose we can cast Glyph Keeper. Gets through some counters here. Gonna have to get through these counters eventually. I think we can cycle the old Censor. Alright. There's our search for Azcanta. So why don't we go... guess we can start embalming first though. Am I still 1 short? Is that right? Did I play a land already? I can't remember. I didn't, did I? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. You can't counter embalm anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that, but let's get our land out there and pass. So we'll leave up Essence Scatter. instead of trying to resolve a search for Azcanta. At least it'll take 2 spells to kill our Glyph Keeper, that's good. Their main phase. Casting Hieroglyphic Illumination. Well, that's a good sign for us. Alright, main phase, and then we got the cancel now, which is really good. So I think this is a pretty good opportunity to do some good stuff here. So we can go Vizier plus Search. That's 6 mana. Do we have enough blue? We do not to keep up the cancel. So I think we do the Vizier anyway. We just play Vizier, copying our guy. Oh, I guess we can play Search and leave up Cancel too? That's pretty nice. I don't know how I must have looked at that wrong. So we'll copy our Glyph Keeper, we're gonna play the Search. If the Search gets negated, it didn't, so it doesn't matter. So they have a Bantu's Last Reckoning, we can attempt to counter it. If they resolve it. If they counter our counter, we're still okay. We have the Search for Azcanta, so we've got some card advantage coming our way here. Angler Drake. Guess we'll scatter that. They appear to be playing like the pre-made version of the blue-black deck. So this doesn't even let them block. Now we can search for Azcanta. We're gonna graveyard that and transform. Draw. Another one. That's pretty nice. Let's get in there. Alright, we're gonna let them cast that. Alright. Using their treasure to opt, interestingly. Not sure why they're using the treasure though. Alright, so they attempt to cast on summon. And we'll cancel the walk the plank. So we got the victory. Glad we could at least beat the pre-made deck. Colossal Dreadmaw, okay. So we need 3 more blue or red spells. And we need 9 more creature spells. So I guess we'll rock blue-black control one more time.